How to send sequence messaging with Chatammo's Flow Builder. Chatammo Messenger bot can send two types of sequence messages, promotional and non-promotional. As for the promotional messages, you have to select the 24-hour option. Contrarily, as for the non-promotional messages, you have to select the non-promotional daily option. Creating a campaign for sequence messages on Chatammo's Flow Builder is straightforward. Let's dive into how to create a campaign for sequence messages on Chatammo's Flow Builder. As always, head to your dashboard on Chatammo, and on the left-hand side menu panel, you will see Bot Manager. Click on Bot Manager and then on Bot Flow Builder in the next window. Finally click Create New Flow. Your Flow Builder will now open. The Flow Builder is divided into two sections, the Doc menu and the Editor, where you will build your bot. All the elements or components are gathered together on the Doc menu except one. On the other hand, the Editor. Now from the Doc menu, drag the trigger element and drop it on the editor before the Start Bot Flow element. In the trigger elements, you have to add keywords. Double-click on the trigger element and add your keywords in the form field on the right side of the editor. Click OK. Now connect the trigger element with the Start Bot Flow element. Next, drag and drop the text element and connect it to start the bot flow. Double-click on the text element and insert your text message in the form field on the editor's right side. You can include the user's first or last name in the text message. Now drag and drop a button element after the text element and connect the text with the button. Give the buttons names and select button type from a drop-down menu. In this case, select a new postback. Just as you click on the OK button, new postback elements will appear on the editor, the new postback connected to the button. In the new postback element, you will see the sequence socket. Now double-click on the new postback and give a title. At this point, you could also add or choose labels for easy retargeting. If you have a ready-made sequence, you can select it from Choose Sequence. Otherwise, select a new sequence. Now click on the OK button. A new sequence element will appear with 3 sequence single elements connected with each new sequence and 3 new postbacks connected with each sequence single. You can add another single sequence with the new sequence. The single sequence will come with another new postback connected with the single sequence. Now create a sequence by adding data to the single sequence and a new postback. Double-click on the new sequence and give a title for the sequence. Under the sequence name field, you will see some time-related and message tag fields. If the sequence is daily non-promotional, the fields are required. If you want to create a campaign for promotional 24-hour sequence messages, you don't need to fill out these fields. Here I am creating a campaign for promotional 24-hour sequence messages, so I don't fill out these fields. Now click on the OK button. After that, click on the single sequence element and 2 radio buttons. Promotional 24 hours and non-promotional daily will appear. Here I select promotional 24 hours. Then you will see a form field called Hours. Click on the form field, and a drop-down menu of different time limits in hours will appear. Now select a time and click the OK button. Likewise, add data to the other single sequence elements. You must give titles to the postback elements connected to each sequence element. After you have finished giving the title of each new postback, you have to connect another element to provide the message. Now drag and drop the text element after the new postback and connect it with the new postback. Then double-click on the text element, and write text to the form field like before. Besides text elements, you can, of course, connect elements like image, audio, file video, and so on to the new postback element and add data accordingly. After the time I have specified in the sequence single element, the message in the text element will be delivered to the subscribers. Now click on the Rearrange to rearrange your bot, and the Save button to save it. You get dialog box with a warning, New postback must have connections. Click on the OK, and you will see that the new postback element connected to the button is marked red. Besides the new sequence, you must connect another element, such as the text element to the new postback. Now drag a text element and drop it after the new postback element, then connect it with the new postback element and add text to the text element. Now click on the Save button, and your bot will be saved. A dialog box will show you that your template has been updated successfully. When a user clicks on the button you provided, the text will be sent to the user. Then, after the time you specified, the last messages will be sent to the users. If you specify 3 single sequences, 3 messages will be sent one after another at the time specified in the single sequence. Of course, you can create as many sequences as you want. You must connect another button to the text element to add another sequence. After connecting the button, You have to follow the exact instructions described above. Unlike before, you can send non-promotional daily sequence messages. When configuring a new sequence, fill out time-related and message tag fields. Then turn on the non-promotional daily button, select a day from a drop-down list in the days field and give a title to the new postback element. You can now connect any element among text, image, audio, file, video and so on and add data or upload media accordingly. And the entire bot with 2 sequences, one for marketers and one for developers, will look like this. Now the entire bot will look like this. Now just click Rearrange button and Save button like before, and you will see a success message. Now your bot will be able to send sequence messages to the users.